Yes. All right. Mr. Rachel, I always forget, is it Rachel?
Rachel, yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Rachel has been brought in over from the jail. We're here today for a probation violation hearing. I am told that we anticipate a resolution involving a no contest plea. Mr. Champion, is that correct?
That is a correct statement, Your Honor. The reason for the no contest plea, Mr. Oreckle has charges pending in Benzie County.
All right, thank you. And so to which offenses on the request and warrant is he pleading? See, one for Klonopin, one for use of meth. Then I see another one for operating while under the influence, and then another one for possession of Klonopin. So what's he pleading to?
Yeah, my report's in.
I don't, I have just a, hold on, I'll wait till you all figure it out. If we don't have a resolution, I suppose that's probably fine. I'm going to tell you what you all gave me to review was a sheriff, I'm sorry, Benzie County Sheriff Incident Report, case number 25110000286. I'm going to tell you that I see reference to Klonopin. I see that he made a statement allegedly that he did not have a prescription. I don't see anything regarding methamphetamine. I see information potentially that he was operating a vehicle, but I don't see a blood draw result. So I don't know if I can get there from here. Yeah, but unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, so Your Honor, the people were going to offer that if the defendant acknowledged or pled guilty to 1, 2, and 3, we would dismiss count 4. With respect to the testing, we do have Agent Patrick on Zoom that could talk about the test that was performed immediately if it came back. So
I'm sorry, I do recall somebody mentioning to me in the back that there was an officer who might be testifying. So, and let me take a look here. That officer's name again?
Cynthia Patrick. She should be on Zoom now, Your Honor.
We're on in action. So we anticipate a plea of 1, 2, and 3, dismissal of 4. Is that correct? Copy that. All right, Mr. Rachel, we're going to bring in this officer via Zoom. Oh, she's in a very tropical place. That's not fair. At least she does not have a cat on the screen. All right, Mr. Rachel, I'm going to go over this with you here. You are currently charged on a request and warrant for a probation violation with 4 counts. I'm told today that you are going to enter a plea of no contest to 3 of the counts. A no contest. Well, hold on. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the information and testimony you're about to provide shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may lower your hand. Sure, Rachel, are you on probation anywhere else?
No, sir.
Are you on parole at all?
No.
Okay. Now you are currently charged, as I was starting to say, on a request and warrant for a probation violation with 4 counts. I'm told that you're going to plead no contest to 3 of the counts, and the 4th will be dismissed. A no contest plea has the same impact as a guilty plea. However, there is a difference. The difference is that instead of requiring you to recite a factual basis, I'm going to have to look at something else to determine your guilt. Now, or determine if you are guilty. I'm told today I'm going to look at a police report, which the parties gave to me prior to coming into court, and I reviewed it, as you could tell earlier. And also anticipate hearing a bit from Ms. Patrick, who's joined us today via Zoom. Do you understand so far?
Yes, sir.
Let me talk to you a little bit about what those 3 counts are. Counts 1 and 2 are each an alleged violation of condition 2.4. That is the condition that requires that you are not to use or possess any controlled substances or drug paraphernalia for which you are not prescribed. Count 1 alleges that on or about July 29th of this year, you used Klonopin for which you do not have a prescription, and Klonopin would be a controlled substance. Count 2 alleges that on or about July 29th of 2025, you used methamphetamine. Now, those two are called technical violations, and I'll talk to you about the importance of technical violations in just a moment. Count 3 is both count 3 and 4 are alleged violations of condition 1. Condition 1 requires that you are not to violate any law of any criminal law of any unit of government. And more specifically, it's alleged for count 3 that on or about July 29th of this year, you operated a motor vehicle while under the influences of drugs and or alcohol. Count 4, the one that will be dismissed, alleges that on or about July 29th of 2025, you possessed that Klonopin for which you were not prescribed. That one, again, is the one that will be dismissed. I expect that you're going to plead no contest if that's what you choose to counts 1, 2, and 3. Do you need me to repeat any of that thus far?
No, sir.
By entering a plea of no contest, you're not going to have a contested hearing. You'll be waiving the right to have a hearing in the courtroom, the right to have the prosecutor prove the allegations by a preponderance of the evidence, the right to question and cross-examine those witnesses, the right to have witnesses appear on your own behalf, the right to testify if you choose to testify, you still retain the right to remain silent because you're not going to tell me what happened. You're going to give me a no contest plea. But the point here is you're going to be waiving your right to a hearing. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, also, if you enter a plea of no contest and the court accepts that plea, you'll be resentenced on your original offense. In this case, you were originally convicted of possession of the controlled substance methamphetamine. That is a felony punishable by up to 10 years and or up to $15,000. You were originally sentenced in this case back on March 14th of this year. Have there been any other prior probation violations, Ms. Odell?
No, Your Honor.
And I failed to recognize that also before the court this morning is Ms. Laura Odell. She is the agent from the Michigan Department of Corrections serving as a probation officer. Now, I told you earlier, I talked to you about this thing called technical violations. When there are technical probation violations, which you have 2, the court is limited to a sliding scale of potential punishment. For 1, the court can give you up to 15 days. For 2, the court can give you up to 30 days. Now you have a third on here, but that third one is a non-technical. In the case of a non-technical, the court is no longer limited to that sliding scale. It is only limited by the amounts allowed under the law. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about what we have discussed thus far?
No, sir.
Have there been any other promises, threats, or inducements to force or compel you to plead guilty that we haven't discussed today on the record?
No, sir.
Would you be entering this plea here today of your own free choice?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone promised you exactly what the sentence or punishment would be from this court?
No, sir.
Knowing all that, do you still wish to enter the pleas of no contest as we discussed to counts 1, 2, and 3?
Yes, sir.
As to those 3 counts, how do you plead?
No contest.
Thank you. Before the court can accept that no contest plea, I need to receive some information. I have before me, as we've already discussed a little bit this morning, People's Exhibit number 1, which again is that incident report from the Benzie County Sheriff's Department. It consists of 5 pages. Mr. Denon, are you asking the court to accept that exhibit?
I am, Your Honor.
Any objection to it, Mr. Champion?
None, Your Honor.
People's Exhibit number 1 is hereby admitted. I will also take judicial notice of the terms and conditions of probation that were previously set by this court and challenged by the defendant. I signed the conditions back on March 14th of 2025, and they were subsequently acknowledged by the defendant, and they are contained in the court file. The defendant acknowledged them on March 19th of this year. Okay, now we also anticipate some testimony from Ms. Patrick. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Ms. Patrick, let's make sure you turn on your microphone.
Fine.
Thank you. Patrick. Next time, Ms. Patrick, it might be a little bit more helpful if you could choose a less pleasant background for your screen. All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Patrick, please raise your right hand. And do you swear or affirm that the information and testimony that you're about to provide shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Your witness, Mr. Denham.
Thank you. Ms. Patrick, will you please state your name and spell your last name for the record, please?
Yep, Cynthia Patrick, Patrick.
Thank you. And what is your current position?
I'm a parole probation officer in Benzie County.
Thank you. And are you familiar with an individual by the name of Derek Reichel?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. And what, if any, is your responsibilities with respect to Mr. Reichel?
I was his probation officer. He was transferred from Asaki to Benzie County.
Okay. Did your responsibilities cover testing?
Yes, it did.
Thank you. Turning your attention back to July 29th, did you have some contact with Mr. Reichel that day?
Yes, I did.
And where did you have contact with him?
In the Benzie County Jail.
And what were the circumstances regarding that contact?
He had been arrested for the criminal offense, and I went over to see him and meet with him and drug test him.
Thank you. And did you perform a drug test on Mr. Reichel?
Yes, I did. I performed a oral mouth swab test on him.
And what were the results of that test?
He was positive for methamphetamine and amphetamines.
Thank you. And after that test result, did you have some conversation with Mr. Reichel?
Yes, I did.
And did he make any acknowledgments regarding those test results?
Yeah, he acknowledged that he had used methamphetamine a few days prior. He also had admitted to using Klonopin the day prior.
Thank you. All right, I don't believe I have any additional questions at this time.
Mr. Champion?
I have no question.
All right, thank you very much. Ms. Patrick, thank you. You are hereby excused.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Any further, Mr. Denham?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Anything to present, Mr. Champion?
No, Your Honor.
Any argument, Mr. Denham?
No, Your Honor, I would just make the argument that I believe that with the police report and the brief testimony that there is a factual basis for the plea. We appreciate Mr. Reichler's acknowledgement, and with that, we would leave it to discretion of the court, Your Honor.
Mr. Champion?
I'll leave it to the discretion of the court, Your Honor. I believe the police report with the observations and the probation officer's testimony does satisfy the elements.
The court finds first that the interests of justice do not require the defendant to enter a guilty plea, and that the acceptance of a no contest plea based upon the interests of justice, more specifically that he is pending other charges in another county, allow the court to accept a no contest plea in this situation. The court further finds the defendant's pleas are made freely, knowingly, and his plea and his waivers are made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. The court also finds that the information contained in People's Exhibit Number 1, in addition to the judicial notice taken of the terms and conditions of probation and the testimony of the probation officer, satisfies the required elements of proof. The court therefore finds the defendant guilty of counts 1, 2, and 3. Count 4 is hereby dismissed. Are we able to proceed to sentencing, Ms. Odell?
I'd like to prepare just a brief report for the court for the recommendation, but I can do that fairly quickly.
All right, is Mr. Rachel being held on bond from, not even from Benzie County?
No, I don't believe they've officially
Oh, I haven't officially charged.
because of the lab results not being back.
Okay. All right, thank you. So Mr. Rachel looks like he's been in custody since, well, probably July 29th, right?
Correct.
So a couple weeks. All right, thank you. The court will continue to remand Mr. Rachel to the Woonsocket County Jail. The court will have the matter set for sentencing and request Ms. Odell to prepare a CFJ 491 probation violation report update. All right, Mr. Rachel, I hope you are taking advantage of Ms. Platts over there in the jail. We have been able to get funding to help get another peer recovery coach that will come over to the jail. That hasn't started yet, but hopefully that person will be selected and begin. Regardless, I hope that you're using your time appropriately and effectively. So, all right, obviously our goal here is to help get you off of these substances so you're able to take care of family, friends, and
Okay, that's good.
all right.
So
Anything
the
else?
court's aware, he has been accepted also into inpatient treatment.
My God, if we can get you inpatient, let's try to get you in there, okay?
His acceptance date is 27th, so hopefully we can be back before then.
Yeah, okay, it's not this coming week, but the week after that, sure. All right, well, let's see if we can get you in here and resolve it. If we can't, if we don't get sentencing in time, but we're able to push it out to allow him to go to treatment and see how he does, that might be a pretty good idea as
Let me
well.
file a motion just on that.
Copy that, folks. Thank you very much. We are adjourned. Mr.